G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Cal and I make videos about frequent flyer points and premium travel. If that's something you're interested in, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go. So, you've started accruing some points and decided it's time to start looking at your options for that dream first class flight to Europe or business class flight across the Pacific to LAX. But when you search for flights, you see this. 1,455,500 points, Melbourne to LAX. Melbourne, Dubai, Heathrow for 1,704,941 points. Yikes. Well, my friends, let me introduce you to your new best friend, reward seats. Reward seats are what you need to be searching for when looking for points flights. Same flights, significantly cheaper. These mythical seats are released by the airline in a very small number when fares go on sale, anywhere from 360 to 300 days out from departure. Some airlines like Qantas stagger these for their frequent flyer tiers. They're usually snapped up by the first people to see them, but that doesn't mean they're impossible to find. This point is where your airline choice and their partners really comes into play. If you chose Virgin Australia, you'll have access to their own reward seats domestically and internationally, Fiji, New Zealand, Japan, as well as their own network including Singapore Airlines, Etihad and Qatar. Yep, that's right, you can use your Velocity points for the incredible Qatar Q suites. Qantas, on the other hand, will give you access to their incredible worldwide travel network, as well as partners Japan Airlines, British Airways and Emirates. Emirates A380 First Class and AvGeek's dream come true. It is worth mentioning that not all business class and first class reward seats are built the same, with some airlines selling them as light fares that do not include some of the regular editions of paid premium tickets like lounge access and even a smaller onboard menu. So it's worth doing your research before booking. So how do we find reward seats? Let's have a look. When searching with Velocity points, simply go to the Virgin Australia website, select the Use Velocity Points button, then put in your desired locations and dates. Once in, look for the note reward seats available. As you can see, they can be pretty hard to find. One great option is to search for flights that don't arrive or depart at premier airports. So on this route, you might have more success finding flights between Melbourne and San Francisco rather than LAX. $139,000 points and $472 in taxes is far better value than 1,455,500 points. Even better value than the $6,424 it costs in cash. The Qantas website, on the other hand, gives a much nicer overview of availability. Head to the Qantas website, log into your account and click on the multi-city button. Tap the Use Points Classic Flight Rewards Only button. Then enter your desired locations, dates, and select the Flexible with Dates button. Once you hit search, you'll be shown this great calendar view of reward availability in economy, premium economy, business, and first. The same principle applies here. It's easier to find reward seats on less common and less busy airports. For example, I couldn't find flights home from Singapore for an upcoming trip, so instead we're flying from Singapore to Manila and then back to Sydney and on to Melbourne in business with Qantas. One very important thing to remember about reward seats is that availability is very scarce, especially now that everyone is eager to travel again. Seats are released generally 360 to 330 days before the flight, so having a plan and keeping track of the days can really help with nailing those flights. I've made this table, which outlines majority of the airlines' timeframes for reward seat releases. Feel free to pause the video now and take a screenshot to make sure you know exactly when to search. Remember our old friend Status? If not, click here to learn about it. Status will play a massive part if you want to fly on a Qantas metal plane on a reward seat. Qantas will actually stagger their reward seats to their premium members. Platinum and Gold members get access 353 days out, Silver gets access 323 days out, and Bronze members have to wait until 279 days before departure to access the flights, if they're still available at that point. The two main things to remember about reward seats are that you must start looking early and you must book them as soon as you see them. Too many times I've found the flights I wanted, taken an hour or so to plan the trip out, come back to see they've been snapped up by someone else. Being flexible with your travel dates, as well as being flexible about flying into slightly different airports than you wanted to, are great tips to making sure the largest chunk of your trip is in a premium cabin, even if you need to take a 2-hour economy flight or train to your final destination. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it informative and want to learn more, make sure you like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or email me pointyensecrets@gmail.com. See you at the pointy end.